All right. So I have a cake for you. I have a cake for you. And what you need to do is write in the chat one sentence for the cake using intensifiers. Write one sentence in the chat for the cake. Using an intensifier. For example, the cake is perfectly cooked. Very good. Can you share your sentence with the class, Lourdes?
Yes, of course. The cake is extremely delicious.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Thank you. Enrique, share yours.
Sure. The cake is so sweet.
Perfect. Alison, share yours.
The cake looks really good.
Very good. Ismael, share yours.
This cake is very delicious.
Steven, share yours. Steven and Kevin. Kevin, share yours.
Cake is really delicious.
Okay, very good. Abner, share yours.
Okay, this cake is so delicious.
Excellent. Jose Chavez, share yours.
This cake is very sweet.
Perfect. Gabriel.
This cake is extremely tasty.
Extremely.
Extremely tasty.
Ricardo.
The cake is so big.
Excellent. Alexis. Denzel.
This cake is amazing, delicious.
Amazingly.
Amazingly delicious.
Alexis.
Yes, teacher. The cake is amazingly rich.
You can use delicious.
Can you hear me?
Because if you say rich, you mean that the cake has money and the cake is not a person. So we don't use rich to say rico. We use delicious. If you say the cake is rich, you're saying that the cake tiene dinero. Cake is not a person, right?
Coach, can I use, for example, this cake is extremely expensive?
Extremely expensive.
Extremely expensive. Okay.
Very good. Jerry?
Teacher, can I use two intensifiers together?
Yes.
My example is the next. In the chat room, the cake is almost terrible.
Almost what?
Terribly.
Well, terribly, it's a negative intensifier. I don't think it's terribly. You can say it's almost
perfect.
Yeah, but using two intensifiers is like is perfectly cooked and extremely delicious, for example. But terribly is terriblemente.
Ok. Ok. Que decir como que no me gustó, se puede utilizar. I can use.
If you didn't like it, of course you
Terrible?
can use it.
But no, it's not chocolate. It's terrible. It's the raisin.
A lot of sugar, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so now let's change the picture. Write sentences for this cake. What happened for this cake? Write it in the chat. Write one sentence with intensifiers. For example, the cake is extremely cooked. Write it in the chat. Okay, let's see, Miguel, please share yours.
This chocolate, that chocolate cake is totally ugly. Totally ugly.
Excellent. Joshua, share your sentence, please.
The cake is wonderfully ugly.
Thank you. Cesar, share yours.
The cake is burnt.
That's a simple sentence. Remember that with an intensifier, we add something like extremely, perfectly, almost, and then the adjective. Burnt is an adjective, but you can say the cake is extremely burnt.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Jose Andres. Share your sentence.
Yes, teacher.
Share your sentence, please.
Okay. My sentence is the cake is terrible ugly.
Excellent. Josue, share your sentence, please.
This cake looks totally terrible.
Perfect. Ilse, share your sentence, please.
This cake looks extremely burnt.
Very good. Joan?
Yes, this cake is excessively big. This cake is excessively big.
Thank you. Let's go to the next one. We have a steak. We have a steak. Please write a sentence with intensifiers for the steak. For example, The steak is amazingly cooked. Very good piece of meat. Johnny.
Teacher, the steak is fantastically delicious.
Fantastically delicious.
Sure. How I can say like jugoso.
Juicy. Juicy. Darlis, share your sentence.
The steak looks extremely delicious.
Manuel, share your sentence.
Okay, the steak is very delicious.
Perfect. Lourdes, share your sentence.
That steak is almost burned.
Steak.
Steak.
Juliet. Share your sentence.
The steak is extremely delicious. It is just right.
What? Repeat.
The steak is extremely delicious. It is just right. Es como está en su punto.
Okay.
Is correct.
The steak. Repeat. The steak.
The steak
is.
It's.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Extreme.
Extreme.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Extremely delicious, you said, right?
Extremely delicious.
And it.
And it's.
We can say.
Teacher, excuse me.
Perfect point.
Is correct the steak. ¿Sí, cómo sale escrito en su ejemplo? The steak. No es steak.
And I'm missing someone. No. Oh, that's true. The dyslexia, sorry. A steak. I was thinking in the steak about the words and steak of my country. The dyslexia. Sorry, friends. A steak. Just switch the letters. To say that it's in the perfect point, en el punto perfecto o en su punto, in its perfect point. It is possession for objects. Jerry?
Yes, teacher. This stick, no, is
Steak.
this steak is apparently delicious.
Thank you. Denzil?
Juliet is waiting for me. My sentence is: the steak is incredible, delicious, and is in perfect point.
Incredibly. Repeat. Incredibly.
Incredibly. The steak is incredibly delicious and it's in its perfect point. Okay, I have a question with respect to its with contraction and its normally. What is the difference in pronunciation?
It's the same, but in different context. It's the same pronunciation. It is with contraction, it's, and it's with possession, it's.
Okay, it's the same.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Joan?
Yes, I have a sentence. Okay. This steak looks awesomely and juicy.
Thank you. Okay, let's change the picture. Oh, what happened with this chicken? Write a sentence with intensifiers, please. Write a sentence with intensifiers. Paste it in the chat. Intensifiers. What happened? What happened with the chicken, with the food? All right. Let's see. Robert, share your sentence. Robert, share your sentence.
Me, teacher?
Yes, Robert.
Okay. That chicken looks really burnt.
Very good. Adriana, share your sentence.
That food is totally bad.
Very good. Anthony, share your sentence.
Yes, teacher. That chicken is really burned.
Very good. Benjamin, share your sentence.
The food is completely burned.
Very good. Gabriel, share your sentence.
The food is very burnt.
Very good. Denzel, share your sentence.
The chicken is successfully burned and it cannot eat.
Burned. Burned doesn't exist.
Burned.
Burned.
The chicken is successfully burned and it can't eat.
It can be Eaten.
Eaten.
It can be eaten.
For example, it cannot eat. It's eaten.
It can't be eaten.
Oh, okay.
Or we can't eat it. Two different ways to say the same thing. Jerry.
Yes, teacher. This chicken is very burned. We need to go to Pollo Campero right now.
Yes, we need to go, but it's not burned. It's burned.
Without
Delta.
AD?
Delta. Burned.
Okay.
Burned. Pollo Campero. Pollo Campero. Lourdes.
That chicken is terribly charred.
Very good. Awesome. Thank you for your sentences. Now we will learn how to say that the food is uncooked. We use the word raw. The meat is raw. It's uncooked. The egg is raw. There is a movie with this name, Raw. Have you seen it? It's the story about a girl who, for one reason, likes to eat human meat. And she doesn't know why. She always wanted to bite someone else because she has a syndrome that gives her the desire to be cannibal. Pretty crazy, right? Oh, you need to know about movies, class. But what about if I talk about Bad Bunny? Everyone, oh yeah. Right? If I'm talking about J Balvin and Residente, everyone, oh yeah. Will Smith is spanking Chris Rock. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Questions so far about intensifiers, my dear students? Questions so far?
We can use two intensifiers next to, como cerca. Yeah. With, for example, almost fantastically, como casi fantástico, o como completamente, o casi.
Not really, because if you use almost fantastic sounds better.
For example, real es como real, como casi real, almost real.
Almost real, yeah. In that case, yes.
Okay.
Almost, but real in that context is not an intensifier. It's an adjective.
Okay.
You are saying that is almost real, casi real. So real es algo que describe. So that's an adjective.
Okay.
And you say, oh, that's real good. That's an intensifier.